Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are on the prowl. We are headed to the hole in the wall. We got to find out some information, man. There is a killer on the loose here in Kuttenberg, and we can't be having that, bro. PI Pledge is back. The investigator Pledge is back. We're headed right here to the old hole in the wall. And we have to, as you can see real quick, we're headed here to try to find out what happened to Stanya, the ale house maid. Then we're going to go try to find out Zinda. And then we got to go discover something about Jarka's background. So 3 ladies that have been killed. And we're trying to figure it out, man. We're trying to take down the serial killer here in Kuttenberg. Craziness, bro. Craziness. Let's get in here. There's also a quest here, as I just noticed. A new quest here. I think that was picked up last time I was here at the hole in the wall, but I don't know. So, but we're not here for that. We're trying to find out what happened to Stanya, the ale house maid. First things first, let's go to Knuckles. Oh, Knuckles, he don't want nothing. All right, let's get in here. Oh boy. Hello, everyone. Hello, I'm here. Oh yeah, I remember this place.
Lord be with you.
Hey!
I remember this guy.
That beer!
One last beer, he says.
I'll have a beer!
What?
So, I went to see my brother
This guy?
to talk about...
No. Her. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Nothing here? Okay. She's a traitor. This guy. I've talked to him before.
Good day to you.
No, he's the one with the quest. I don't want that right here. Let's talk to the innkeeper. Surely. Here we go.
Did Stanya work here?
Stanya. Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest.
I'm a good guest,
or
bro.
a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
Depends if they're loyal to your tavern and come often.
Trust is all important.
Got it.
I'm plenty happy to talk to folks what faithfully hand their groschen over to me. So, what'll it be?
Oh, he wants
man?
money. I get it. What if I pay you well?
What if I simply paid you and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I'll
want to
take
know if
10
Stanley
groschen
works
out of
here.
my pocket
She
for
did.
that.
And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked.
Oh,
the
gosh.
door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade. So, what'll it be?
Wow.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
So do I really have to get...
I don't want to pay you any more. I think you could answer my questions directly and not always try to wheedle money out of me. That makes it look like you might
there we
have
go.
some motive for keeping me from finding out anything about that murder.
Nonsense. How could you think that? Come on. Ask me anything you want.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. What can you tell me about Stanya? Did anyone see what happened?
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
Okay, what did her
How
room
did
look like?
Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open.
Filthy again.
Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was
Blood all over the place, yeah.
Blood.
Not so much, really. More like hand or if someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Okay.
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away.
Okay.
She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
Trying to find out what happened to Stanya, the alehouse maid. Barton. Okay.
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you. In the Verchlitz Valley.
Oh, my
Could you be a
bad.
bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
Okay. All right. What about that? Did anyone else?
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the miners' tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it,
What's taking so long?
he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer.
Right.
Apart from those men,
Does
did
anyone
anyone
else
else... I
know her?
mean,
Well, I got bad news for you. She had...
why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared. And she died.
Oh, wow.
And the other one got married and moved away.
Oh, wonderful.
That's all I need to know.
All right, cool. So now it has popped up. There's Zinda. But whoa, where did the other one go? He went way down here. All right, so if F is right here, let's just go next door and learn about
I'm sorry.
Zinda.
I wasn't paying attention.
While we're here, looks like this is the guy to talk to for her. Strahd?
Are you Sternad?
Sternad.
The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Whoa, chill out,
Just an
dog.
ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well, then piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favours.
That's right.
Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdenna, and I'll make sure
Zdenna.
you're no worse for wear.
You're the lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
Whoa,
so
chill
if I
out,
understand
bro.
correctly, we can make a deal.
For the right price, I'll tell you all I know.
Jeez, all these people want money, bro. Good thing. Oh yeah, I did go sell some armor before. All right.
Is this the right price?
You fucking
I did go
bet
sell
it
some
is.
armor before
Ask
this
away
episode
and I'll tell
started,
you
so I got a
everything.
little extra money. Where can I find her?
What can you tell me about Zdenna?
What do you want to hear? I try to keep her out of trouble, but there's just no helping some women.
So you were taking care of her?
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always made her mind up and did things her own way.
So you weren't too fond of her?
Not really, no. But she did have a knack for making coin.
Where can I find Zdenna?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time
He's
I
got a
saw
mouth.
her... Well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to Ravstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pint.
Pint.
Ain't
That
nobody
rings a
seen
bell
her
too.
Since then.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more? Did anybody come here to see her?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing someone. Although, once,
Someone came to see her?
well, aye, some stuffed frog came here once, all old and decrepit. He said he had some job for her, that she should leave behind her sinful life and all that shit. But he left empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or some such shit. But
Wow,
that
man, he's got a
reminds
mouth
me,
on him.
I
Sorry.
saw her a couple of times with another bastard.
Oh, man, I'm going to start
That
talking
fucking
over
bard,
it when...
William.
Yeah, there we go.
And could she have run away with this bard, William?
With that lily-livered fop? Well, he ain't been seen in town for some time, but I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the miners' tavern.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before, but she weren't stupid.
And did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that'd knock some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind.
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him?
No. She...
I've heard enough.
All right. Okay, so, wow. Not much to go off of right there. However, I got to get way out here to get this one. So, what we're going to do is we're going to scoot back up and find out, before we leave Kuttenberg, let's go back up here and discover something about Yarka's background. Okay? So that way we're not back and forth. Let's see if I got some little bit of some food I can eat. The dried beef. Okay. All right, let's go. Yarka. Find out something about her. My God. What? Oh, it's on the whole other side. All right, let me go back around.
I'm not going to humiliate myself a second time. What is it you want from her anyway? It's money.
Oh, dude, like... Yeah, there we go. Let's get through here, swing around. Gonna be... Oh, wait, is it gonna be in the church? Yeah. Looks like it, bro.
And? Did you give him any?
What do you think? Do I look like a ninny?
I think the church really does need repainting.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Looks like this is the guy, Father Prokop.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
Well, I mean, we gotta stop the killings.
Somebody is murdering maids here. We have to put an end to it.
No doubt.
Yes, but those poor souls are already at God's side.
I get that,
And
but bro,
revenge never...
I don't want revenge. I want to stop more killing. That's a better reason, isn't it?
True enough. What do you need to know?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you?
can you tell me about her?
What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka. She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side.
Whoa.
At least Everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
Why don't you respect Lumir?
That's my business. I won't tell you.
Okay.
Fine. Let's leave it. Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan.
William it is, huh?
He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day, and Yarka always went there to listen.
Okay, why William?
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan.
And does anyone else come to mind?
No.
I've heard enough, Father.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumir. That man has gone completely mad.
It sounds like you are. No, he's good. All right, cool. We're done there. Now let's see. Do I need to go? Yeah, I knew that was going to pop up here. Question William. William's going to be right here before we can head out to. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because before we get outside of Kuttenberg, we might as well handle everything inside before we head out to do the other two to figure out the next step for the other two ladies. Let's get down here and find out this one. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. I don't know. Probably going to be on the other side of this wall here. So let's go around. Or is he in here?
I hope you weren't... Hey,
Uh-oh.
you're not allowed here.
I'm sorry.
That's it. And next time, don't go creeping around where you
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know I couldn't go through there. My bad. Okay, here we go. Where's he at?
How can I help you today?
Here he is. Got him. Bard William.
It's William, right?
Yeah, it's you, William.
What is it? Do we know each other?
Oh, wait.
Do I owe you money?
do know him.
My name's
don't I?
Henry. And no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
Well, you don't, but you're going to, brother. You're going to. I can talk to the guards about you, or if you ever want to play the flute again, start.
You don't need to. I can go and chat with the guards instead. Tell them you're the one hurting those girls.
What? I don't have anything to do with any girls.
Seriously. Everybody knows about you.
That's not possible. I just came to town.
What?
Look, if you think you're going to pin something on me, you're out of luck. Leave me alone.
Oh. Well, that didn't work. He just said he just came into town. Bro, really? Like... Okay, well, he's out of question then. Let's see what's next. Let's get out here. Let's pull up the map real quick. Looks like we need to get out of Kuttenberg now. Try to find out what happened to Stanya and learn more about Zenda. Yeah, so we got to get outside of Kuttenberg. I think an E needs to go first. Well, that's the search area. That's why it's got. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Wait. What am I doing? Here we go. Let's get outside of Kuttenberg and go find. Yeah, there's so many quests now, bro. This is gonna be amazing. Okay, can I get through? Looks like I can go right through here. All right, guys. We'll see you out there.
What? Hail, good man.
God be with you.
And with you. How about taking a break? Rest those legs and try your wits instead. Come on, don't be shy.
That's a relief. What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity killed the cat. No shame in that, though. They call me Barley.
Well, hey, Barley.
You have a peculiar name.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring. And boring's not for me. So I wander the roads collecting my riddles, and if I meet anyone I find interesting,
Okay, well, tell me a riddle.
A riddle?
Now, listen carefully. What belongs to you alone, but is used more often by others? Any
My name.
idea?
My name.
That's right!
Yeah.
You have a learned head on those shoulders. The robes of a priest would suit you better than
They really wouldn't.
more's the pity. But down to business. I have a proposition for you. You deserve a reward for solving my riddle. Except,
Okay.
you've caught me flat broke. I can give you some of what little I have, or teach you some of what I know. What'll it be?
I'm always up for learning something new.
Yeah, what can you teach me, dog?
What can you
I spend my days on the roads and
tell me about the taverns?
there's this dingy place in Kuttenborough where you'll find
Yeah.
a skeleton at one
I've
of
been
the
there.
tables. Drank and drank and drank he did until he drank himself to death.
And how exactly is this going to be of any use to me?
Next time you go drinking, be sure to remember him. No matter how well your evening is going, sometimes it's better to quit while you're ahead.
Well,
Oh, I got you.
I might just put that to the test. Thanks.
Safe travels.
Okay. I improved drinking. And I don't even do that for real in this game. Alright, let's go. Alright, we are right here at the search area. So let's see what we can find. What did the actual West say? Try to find out what happened to Stanya, the alehouse maid. Okay. Let's just get up here, get off the pebbles. And let's go talk to some of these folks. Yeah.
I need to ask you something.
I don't have time for that. Ask the foreman. You'll find him around here somewhere.
Okay, fair enough. Is it him down here? Is this? Yeah, it's gotta be him, right? That looks like a foreman. Oh, no. Okay. There he is. Right here? Nope. Is he down here? Hello? No.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus Christ be praised. Indeed. That's not him. That's the guy I just talked to, right? Yep. Bro, I don't... Oh, he's looking at me like he's up to something. Barton, here we go.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
Fair enough.
I wouldn't be foolishly asking around for her then, would I?
Why not? How else would you find her?
Without getting seen by any witnesses.
What do you mean? What witnesses?
I mean you. If I tried anything, you'd remember me.
Well, that didn't occur to me. That would really be stupid of you.
Yep.
I really only want to talk to her.
Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye.
Yep.
She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what to do with
She's
her
here.
anymore.
Can I speak to her?
Please.
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage.
Oh, nice.
But be nice to her.
See you soon, my friend.
Nice. Let's go talk to her, bro. Stanya. Hello, Stanya. Peeping in the window on you.
Greetings.
Oh, there she is.
Who are you?
Chill out, calm
How
down.
did you find
breathe,
me?
breathe,
if
breathe,
you came
breathe.
here to finish what you started,
What?
I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be
Listen.
afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night.
Oh, wow.
I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He
Nice.
howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody.
Oh, that's how
He's
our
been
room got
hiding
that
me
way.
here since then.
How are you now?
I'm still awful scared, and I can't even
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go and cursed.
Aha, and what did he say?
He said Scheisse in German.
Okay.
I heard William liked pretending to be a spy.
Aye, I thought it pretty silly. Though I reckon he's more likely to attract an arse kick.
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop?
No, he's pretty old. He preaches in the church.
I don't know him. And if he's an old man, how strong...
It's true.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
Okay.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually,
Yeah, let's go.
I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking.
Okay.
But when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all, and then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed, just for a moment, but I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you.
You don't need to apologise.
Thank you.
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard...
Yeah.
I'll stop by if
I'll let you know.
God be with you, sir.
Okay. Okay, so... Big guy, strong guy. Now we're gonna get over here to learn more about Zedna, the thief's fate. Yeah, and then that's the last thing to do till it opens up some more quests. So let's get on over here.
Whoa!
Bro, what have we come across here? Dude. I mean, what is this? I'm not even in the area yet. Bloody clothes everywhere. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't think I'm supposed to be finding her yet. I can't interact with her or nothing. Oh man. Oh man. Oh gosh. All right, let's continue. Wow. Dude, that's nuts. Okay, we have been here before too. Definitely have been here before when I was ran on into that bridge here. Definitely have been here before when we were exploring. Yeah, definitely. See, it's taking me to these spots even. I explored these before. It's bringing me here anyway. And that's okay.
God bless.
Pint.
Are you Pint?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for Zdenna.
I don't know any Zdenna.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternad's, are you?
Actually, I don't really know him that well. But he's the only one I know who knew Zdenna. And he sent me to you.
Well, if he told you that, I reckon it's all right. He's not much of a traitorous rat, I reckon.
I wouldn't entirely count on that. So you knew Zdenna? Can you tell me something about her?
I know Zdenna all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her?
I mean, I know where she's at. It just didn't trigger it. She's out in the woods, bro.
Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
What can you tell me about...
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a...
And what about Sternad?
Sternad was her guardian angel. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore.
Oh, wow.
But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh.
That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'll be able to go wherever she wanted.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewellery, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything.
She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
Oh, wow.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on?
No, I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Dana was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Zdenna thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
Oh no, wait.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her.
Yep.
Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible.
Yeah.
I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day, so I forgot about it.
Is Denna's scarf? Do you still have it?
Aye. I wanted to give it back to her the next time she came.
Will you give it to me? I'll try having my dog track her down.
All the same to me. Here you go. But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
What do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes. But why would he do it?
Yeah.
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job.
I don't know.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was...
I don't know about that.
Well, I'll go and check out that...
I hope you don't. Take care. Have a good evening.
Oh man, okay. Pretty sure that was her, bro. I mean, I know it was. Look, that's exactly where it was. Come on, Mutt. We got to go back. It just didn't trigger it when I was over there. So let's get back over there, and it's just it'll trigger it now. Dang, bro.
Whoa!
All right, let's see. It says
that has to be that ford Pike was talking about.
Yeah.
So take a look around here.
Yeah, I know where she's at. Oh man, I'm gonna use Mutt anyway.
Search.
Just for the fun of it. Yeah, find her. Come on, Mutt.
Track. Once more then.
Come on, buddy. I'm giving you a chance. Oh, he's stuck. Come on, Mutt. Wow, dude.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others. Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock, or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something. Oh, I can't make much out by now. But it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand?
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. But how did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there?
Wow.
Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise. And that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks. But that ring is a good lead.
Sniffable item. You have an item in your inventory. I know. I've been trying to get him to sniff it anyway.
Here you go. Take it. Here, Matt. Search.
Alright, that was a late notification, seemed like. What time is it? Okay, it's almost midnight. So, look, we gotta get back to the inn. We gotta get back to Gutenberg, sleep till morning, and inform Lumiere of our investigation results. Let's just fast travel back. Let's see. Didn't us King Solomon's Tavern? I mean, that's going to be the closest to Lumiere anyway. There's this Hangman's Halter Tavern. I don't remember. I think I stayed there. Yeah, that's going to be the closest to a fast travel point anyway. So let's just get to here. And we can eat, we can sleep, we can eat, we can get up and go talk to Lumiere, and then boom, we'll be right at it, baby. Wow, a tragic end to Zenda. Zedena. However you say these names, bro. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely the tavern that we stayed at was right here. Yeah. So let's get off Old Pebbles. There's not going to be anybody up to talk to be able to get a room, is there? I'm gonna get caught. Nice, I made it. Let's go. Is there food anywhere? I think there is. I don't see any food though. This is gonna go out back. fast forward a little bit. It might roll into some food.
Greetings to you.
Hey, Catherine. I guess I could just talk to Catherine. I mean, might be some food upstairs here anyway. Oh, bro.
What now?
No pot.
I've made progress with the investigation.
Wonderful.
I think it would be better if Lumir heard it too. Will you come with me?
Yes, let's go.
Oh, wow.
So we get there
Cool.
without delay.
Let's go.
Well, we're here, Lumir.
Nice.
How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
Oh, I didn't do all this
Really?
for nothing, did I?
Well,
Well, who do you suspect now?
Well, I'd say William did it. The minstrel.
You can't be
Really?
serious. He's innocent.
Uh-huh. And who do you think it was?
Prokop. I'm sure of it.
Uh-oh.
No. Really? That's impossible. It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
Let's talk about Yarka.
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he served the Von Grol family.
Yarka started working for the Von Grolla family, where she remained until
Grolla.
her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with Von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old Von Grolla's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's quite successful.
That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did.
Yeah.
Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So, she's not one of our victims?
Nope, there's only two.
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was
right.
attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran.
Yeah, don't blame her.
Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner. She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact. Stanya mentioned young Von Grolla used to visit her. She said he was quite fond of her.
wait.
After a few beers, everyone wants to cop a feel. You have to nip it in the bud without upsetting anyone, because it could end badly.
Is it him? Is it Von Groll?
She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed. Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh? According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheisse sometimes, and I'm not German.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing 2 voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness.
Yeah.
Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember
definitely an
correctly, the
accomplice.
other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him.
What? Is it
Or he
raining
gave a
inside
different
now?
name, or...
Hold up.
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kuttenberg.
Game's tripping. Stanya knew William.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted
Must
to
be
kill
sitting
her.
outside.
And likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes he's a good lad. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Yeah.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No.
No.
Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell.
What?
But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others. Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewellery on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
Nope.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly. My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
I suspect one of the Von Grolls, yeah.
I suspect one of the Von Grollers.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't William?
I don't know, man.
Greetings. God be with you.
Zdena was followed by someone on a horse. Von Groller could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly
True.
worsens the case for him. That much is true.
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes. Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Yeah.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young Von Groller fits both descriptions.
True. True.
We could be getting somewhere.
Von Groller also groped Stanya, and his servant drove her away.
You're a fucking bastard.
That's more than coincidence, isn't it? It really must be one of them.
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young Von Groll?
Well, old Von Groller can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young Von Groller?
I agree.
Young Von
I don't
Groller.
have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
That's right.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
That's right.
So, you wanna search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough.
You could sneak in there.
Or break in?
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones or a swordsman, or break in.
Okay.
That's a lot of options.
Yeah.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
I will, no doubt. Boom. Guys, thank you so much. We got to continue the 5th commandment next episode, as this one was a real chill episode, man, but I love it. We're figuring it out. We're piecing together the facts or the evidence that we're collecting, trying to find this murderer, man. Gotta get him behind bars or on the news and back in these times. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button if you're subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, you know it would mean the world to me to hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. And we'll continue our investigation next episode, as it looks like we're going to have to examine Jan von Groll's room and infiltrate the house. Well, infiltrate the house and look into his room. So, guys, thank you. See you next time. Be blessed.